Right now, more than 1 million Palestinians are rushing to get out of Gaza City. This footage shows leaflets dropped by the Israeli military calling on residents to move before an upcoming ground invasion. Thanks so much for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. As Gaza residents move south, here in the U.S., law enforcement is ramping up security around synagogues and temples after Hamas called for an international day of rage. NBC's Stephanie Gosk reports from New York City.
Former New York City Police Chief Terry Monahan tells me that they have not been in a situation like this of heightened security quite like this since 9/11. That gives you an idea of exactly the intensity and the alert that the police are on here, not just in New York City, but around the country. We have seen an increased presence of security at synagogues like this one and other Jewish locations. We're told that some schools are even closed today or have gone remote out of an abundance of caution. The NYPD is looking into multiple incidents, including an assault and arrest at Columbia University, where they closed the campus to the public yesterday because of pro-Palestinian rallies that were scheduled. There will be a large protest today in Times Square with a significant police presence. But behind the scenes, behind what you're seeing on the streets, the police and counterterrorism units will be combing social media for any specific and credible threat. Right now, what they're saying is it's just a lot of chatter, but they are monitoring it closely. What triggers a specific credible threat, they are looking for a specific place or a specific time. Back to you.
While many are still trapped in the war zone, a few fortunate ones made it home to our area. That includes a Parkway West high school student who had been studying abroad. Katie Wallace planned to spend 4 months in Israel, but spent the last few days trying to get out. Last night, 5 on Your Side was there when she was reunited with her family.
Mostly I'm just sad for Israel. I mean, like, as soon as I landed in Boston, I've been traveling like all day. I just cried because I'm just so sad for what Israel's going through right now. And I'm so sad for the hatred that's already here. But at the same time, I have hope. I have hope for Israel. I have hope for the U.S. Our community is stronger than this.
5 on Your Side has also been following the journey of a Godfrey couple as they waited for a plane out of Israel, then spent hours in layovers all across Europe. Danny and Carmen Rowe went to Israel with their church before the violence began. Now, almost a week later, they're back home and sharing their experience with us.
And we could hear all the explosions in the background. So we were about 35, 40 miles from the Gaza Strip area.
It was the most helpless feeling.
Yeah.
It was you were helpless, but I'm glad to be home. It feels so good.
It's wonderful.
You have no idea. I'm thankful for the U.S.
They're now safe at home, but their luggage is stuck in Germany. They say at this point, that is the least of their worries. This week has been the deadliest for Jewish people since the Holocaust. Communities all across our region are mourning the lives lost in the Hamas attacks on Israel. Last night, dozens gathered for a vigil in Columbia, Missouri's only synagogue, Congregation Beth Shalom. Also in Columbia, Mizzou students, staff, and community leaders gathered at the Speaker Circle on campus to remember the Palestinians lost as well. This event was organized by the group Mizzou Students for Justice in Palestine. We have much more information on the conflict in Israel, reaction from local groups, and how you can help relief efforts. You'll find it all at KSDK.com. For a link to all of these stories, text the word Israel to 314-425-5355. Right now, we're following developing news out of North St. Louis County. Police were called to Bell Fountain neighbors for a report of an attempted carjacking around 9 this morning. Police tell us 2 people were shot. Neither has life-threatening injuries. We will continue to follow this story and update you as we learn more.
All right, weather-wise across the area, we have some showers. As expected, they're moving in here from the west, and areas north and west of St. Louis have already been on the damp side here this morning. We're seeing that start to push into the rest of the metro area as we head through the remainder of this lunch hour and into early this afternoon. So as you're looking out into Chesterfield, you can see the rain has arrived there. We're starting to pick up some wet roads now, and you can see the breeze as well, and the visibility's coming down. That rain's not really that heavy in Chesterfield. It's a little farther north and west. And yes, you're hearing some thunder up towards Hardin and working in along the Jersey County, Greene County line. Most of the metro not seeing a lot of rain right now. It is starting to pick up out to the west. St. Charles County getting the heavier rain, stretching up through Calhoun County into Jersey and Greene County. Still some more, though, back across Warren County with some rumbles of thunder there, all because of this big storm system. The cold front itself is still well to our west. We'll wait on that to get in here later on this evening. So we'll have some rain in the area now through about 3 o'clock. Then we'll get a little bit of a break. And then as we head towards the evening, there's another chance for a few more showers or thunderstorms. We'll break this all down and talk about even cooler temperatures for the weekend in a few minutes, Kay.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Scott. Tickets to see St. Louis City SC and the MLS playoffs go on sale to the general public in just 2 hours. 5 on Your Side's Alex Vees spoke with the team's VP of ticket sales about the best ways to snag a seat.
Much sports history has been made here in St. Louis. We have an opportunity now to make much more and add a new chapter with the first ever soccer playoffs in St. Louis.
Getting access to the pre-sale if you do My City Plus. We'll have a general on sale at 2 o'clock on Friday.
Playoff tickets went on sale this morning at 10 o'clock for people who subscribe to My City Plus. Then at 2 o'clock this afternoon, tickets go on sale to the general public at SeatGeek.com. Vice President of Ticket Sales Edmund Elzey says the first match is going to be either October 29th, 30th, 31st, or November 1st. Round 1 of the playoffs is a best-of-3 series.
We're putting our inventory out there for the general public, but if we're going to sell out pretty much right away, but they'll still see seats on SeatGeek.com because it's going to be secondary inventory that people are reselling because they can't make the match or whatever. And so that's still an opportunity. So I would tell people just to keep going, keep checking.
Here's what's coming up in the new MLS playoff format. Wild card matches are October 25th and 26th. Round 1 of the best-of-3 series matches are October 28th through November 12th. Conference semifinals and finals are November 25th through December 3rd. And the MLS Cup presented by Audi is scheduled for December 9th. Now, what this means is that at some point in the future, we could have a situation here in St. Louis where both the Cardinals at Busch Stadium and St. Louis City SC here at City Park are in the playoffs all at the same time. Reporting in the new St. Louis neighborhood known as City Commons, Alex Vees, 5 on Your Side.
Today, the St. Louis Board of Aldermen could pass a bill restricting short-term rentals in the city. The meeting is underway right now. A final vote on the measure is expected. If passed, the law would limit the amount of short-term rental properties someone can own and require a minimum 2-night stay for renters holding parties or events. Metro East drivers, if you have weekend plans, there's a road closure to keep an eye out for. Starting at 9 o'clock tonight, IDOT will close the northbound and eastbound lanes of Interstate 5570 between the 64 and 255 interchanges. Crews will make repairs over the weekend. All lanes should reopen by 5 on Monday morning. Tonight you can grab dinner and see a show, all for a good cause. Colton's Cause is a nonprofit supporting families with special needs children. Tonight's fundraiser is at the Crafty Chameleon in Ellisville. Tickets include dinner from Joe Bacardi's and a performance by the band Trixie Delight. Doors open at 6 o'clock. In the past 2 years, 10 inmates have died at the St. Louis Justice Center. Up next, more on Mayor Tashora Jones' new hire to oversee the ongoing problems at the jail. The U.S. struggling to provide aid for its Israeli allies as the search for a new House Speaker continues. We'll have more on the latest candidate to drop out of the running.